Assalamu alaikum, Bilal Technology Wala here once again with another chat with ChatGPT on the topic how to plan and organize a productive day. So let me take into the call ChatGPT. Hey ChatGPT, how are you? I am going to discuss a topic with you how to plan and organize a productive day. Are you ready for that?
Absolutely. I'm ready. I'm doing great. Thank you. I'm excited to dive into that topic. Let me know what specific aspects you're interested in, and we can explore how to make a day super productive.
How do you define a productive day for a successful person?
That's a great question. For a successful person, a productive day usually means achieving meaningful goals and making progress on important tasks. It often involves a combination of effective time management, prioritizing tasks, maintaining focus, and also ensuring there's a good balance of rest and self care. It can also mean reflecting on accomplishments at the end of the day and adjusting plans as needed.
What is your current approach to planning daily tasks?
Well, my approach usually involves breaking things down into manageable chunks, prioritizing tasks based on their importance and deadlines, and then setting specific goals for each day. I also like to incorporate breaks and some flexibility so that unexpected things don't throw me off track. And of course, reviewing at the end of the day helps me tweak things for the next day.
How do you prioritize tasks when everything feels important?
That's definitely a common challenge. One way to approach it is using frameworks like the Eisenhower matrix, where you categorize tasks into urgent versus important. Another approach is to identify your top three priorities for the day and focus on those first. And sometimes it helps to consider the long term impact of each task so you can align them with your bigger goals. It's all about finding that balance.
Please explain Eisenhower matrix.
Of course, the Eisenhower matrix, also known as the urgent important matrix, is a single tool that helps you prioritize tasks by dividing them into four categories. The first category is urgent and important, which are tasks you need to do immediately. The second category is important but not urgent, which are tasks that you should schedule to do later. The third category is urgent but not important, which you can delegate to someone else. And the fourth category is not urgent and not important, which are tasks you can eliminate. It's a really helpful way to manage your time and ensure you're focusing on what truly matters.
Take an example of a teaching educator and plan accordingly with Eisenhower matrix.
Sure. Let's say a teaching educator has a variety of tasks. For example, one urgent and important, grading assignments that are due by the end of the day, preparing for a class that's happening tomorrow, or handling an urgent student issue. Two important but not urgent, developing a new course curriculum, planning long term professional development, or creating educational resources for future lessons. Three, urgent but not important, answering routine emails, attending certain meetings that could be delegated, or handling administrative paperwork. Four, not urgent and not important, browsing social media, organizing files that don't need immediate attention, or tasks that can be postponed indefinitely. By using this matrix, the educator can focus on what truly moves the needle and delegate or defer the less critical tasks. It helps keep everything balanced and ensures that important goals are met efficiently.
So, how do you balance work, personal tasks, and rest?
Balancing work, personal tasks, and rest usually comes down to setting clear boundaries and prioritizing effectively. One strategy is to allocate specific time blocks for work and personal activities, making sure to include breaks and downtime. It also helps to set realistic expectations and not overcommit. Prioritizing self care, like ensuring enough sleep, exercise, and downtime, is crucial. And sometimes being flexible and willing to adjust your schedule as needed can help maintain that balance. It's all about being intentional and mindful with your time.
So, what role does time management play in your productivity?
Time management is absolutely central to productivity. It helps you make the most of your available time, reduce stress, and ensure that you're focusing on the right tasks. Good time management lets you prioritize effectively, avoid procrastination, and maintain a healthy work life balance. It also allows you to allocate time for breaks and reflection, which can actually boost your overall efficiency. Ultimately, it's about working smarter, not harder.
How do you start your day to set a productive one tone?
No worries. I'll keep it simple. Typically, starting the day with a clear morning routine helps set a productive tone. That might include things like a quick workout, a healthy breakfast, reviewing your goals for the day, and prioritizing tasks. It's also helpful to start with the most important or challenging task first, so you get that momentum. And of course, staying flexible and maintaining a positive mindset really helps too.
So, how do you deal with unexpected interruptions and distractions?
Dealing with interruptions usually comes down to a few strategies. One is to set boundaries, like having designated focus times and letting others know when you're not available. Another tactic is to minimize distractions by creating a clutter free workspace and using tools like focus apps or timers. It also helps to have a plan for handling interruptions, like having a quick way to get back on track. And sometimes just being adaptable and having a bit of patience can go a long way.
So, how do you track your progress throughout the day?
Tracking progress often involves a mix of setting clear goals and using tools or techniques that help you stay aware. For example, you might use to do lists, productivity apps, or even a simple journal to note what you've accomplished. It helps to do periodic check ins, like reviewing your progress in the morning and then again at the end of the day. Celebrating small wins and adjusting your plan as you go also keeps you motivated and on track. Ultimately, it's about staying consistent and mindful of how you're moving forward.
So, what strategies help you maintain focus on an important task?
A few key strategies really help with that. One is breaking tasks into smaller, manageable chunks, which makes them less overwhelming and keeps you motivated. Another approach is using techniques like the Pomodoro technique, where you work in focus bursts with short breaks in between. Eliminating distractions is also crucial, like turning off notifications, setting boundaries with others, and creating a dedicated workspace. And of course, maintaining a positive mindset and taking regular breaks to recharge can help keep your focus sharp.
Explain Pomodoro technique with example or case study.
Absolutely. The Pomodoro technique is pretty straightforward. Essentially, you work for 25 minutes straight, called one Pomodoro, and then you take a 5 minute break. After four Pomodoros, you take a longer break of about 15 to 30 minutes. For example, let's say you're working on a big project, like preparing a lecture. You'd start by setting a timer for 25 minutes and focus solely on creating your slides or organizing content. When the timer goes off, you take a 5 minute break to stretch, grab a drink, or just relax. Then you repeat the cycle. After four cycles, you take a longer break, which helps you recharge and stay productive throughout the day. It's really effective for maintaining focus and preventing burnout.
Hmm. How do breaks and downtime fit into a productive way?
Breaks and downtime are actually essential for productivity because they help refresh your mind and body, preventing fatigue and maintaining focus. When you take short breaks, you give your brain a chance to rest, which can actually boost creativity and problem solving abilities. Longer downtime, like a good night's sleep, is crucial for memory consolidation and overall well being. Essentially, taking breaks helps you stay more alert and productive in the long run, making it easier to maintain a steady workflow and avoid burnout.
So, will you summarize our today's discussion?
Absolutely. Today we covered quite a bit about planning and organizing a productive day. We talked about how to define productivity, the importance of prioritizing tasks, using tools like the Eisenhower matrix, and the significance of time management. We also explored techniques like the Pomodoro technique, the role of breaks and downtime, and maintaining focus and preventing burnout, and how to track progress effectively. Overall, we emphasized the balance between focused work and restorative breaks to keep productivity sustainable and effective.
So, one last advice.
Absolutely. My biggest piece of advice would be to stay flexible and kind to yourself. Productivity is a journey, not a destination. So it's important to find what works best for you and be open to adjusting your approach as needed. Celebrate your wins, learn from the challenges, and remember that consistency and balance are key. You've got this.
So, our today's discussion was very fruitful. I hope the audience will like it. We will be connecting with you soon once again with another topic. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.
I'm so glad you found it helpful. I'm sure the audience will love it as well. Definitely looking forward to our next chat. Until then, take care and all the best with everything.